Most people pick mutual funds like they pick a cricket team, whoever topped the charts last season. That's exactly how you end up overpaying for funds that quietly lose to a plain index. Two things actually decide how a fund does, what it costs, and whether it beats its benchmark. Meet Rahul and Sneha, same fund menu, two very different ways of choosing. Rahul picks funds like a leaderboard. Whichever fund topped last year's returns, or carries 5 stars, he buys, without ever checking two things that actually matter: what it costs, and whether it beats its benchmark. So he owns a shelf of expensive active funds chasing yesterday's performance, most of them quietly lagging a simple index fund once their nearly 2% annual fee bites in. And last year's winner is really next year's. Sneha judges a fund on exactly those two things. First, cost. An index fund might charge 0.2% where an active fund charges 1.8%, and that gap compounds against her every year. Second, consistency. Has it actually beaten its benchmark over years, not one hot stretch? For her core, she uses a low-cost index fund. Here's what actually predicts a fund's return relative to its peers, not its past performance, not its rating, but its cost. Active funds charge around 1.5 to 2% a year, an index fund or ETF, as little as 0.2. That gap sounds tiny, but it compounds every year. Over decades, it can quietly eat a quarter of your final corpus. And the uncomfortable truth is most active funds fail to beat their benchmark after fees. So choose funds the way the evidence says you should. Make a low-cost index fund or ETF the default core of your portfolio. Treat star ratings and last year's returns as backward-looking noise. And remember that fees compound against you exactly as returns compound for you. The fee is guaranteed, the outperformance isn't. As John Bogle put it, in investing, you get what you don't pay for. Low fees are the closest thing to a free lunch there is, because the market is uncertain, but the fee is certain. This week, list every fund you own with its expense ratio, and check whether each active one actually beat its benchmark over 5 years. Take your free investor DNA assessment at app.investinsightspro.com. With InvestPro.